Yesterday, Sir Richard Branson, and several crew members flew about 55 miles above the New Mexican desert in a final test mission before officially and formally kicking off commercial space flights as early as 2022. Joining us now to talk more about this historic mission is a professor for the New York State University Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, John Chryssidis. John, good morning. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, it's our pleasure. Take me through this. In your opinion, is this just as big as 1969? I mean, we had all the space flight missions, the shuttle missions throughout the 70s and into the 80s and beyond. But I mean, where does this rank what happened yesterday?
Well, landing on the moon is obviously a big event, and I wouldn't put it quite at that, but this is really going to put us to the point of possibly space tourism sooner than later. So I think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, this means that it's always been skilled astronauts going into outer space, going to the space station, going to the moon. This changes that maybe forever, maybe for the rest of human history. This has now changed. And Richard Branson's legacy is now this at 71 years old. 600 reservations have been made for space tourism voyages, as they're called. They cost about $250,000 a piece to lay down a deposit. So that prices out about 99.9% of everyone else. When do you think this is something that becomes, we'll say, a little bit more mainstream?
Well, it's hard to tell, but hopefully within the next 10, 15 years, we can get it down to the point of maybe 100,000 or so. I hope so myself because I want to go.
Yeah.
So the sooner the better.
I want to go too. I want to know though, John, when it's going to be, $70 a ticket, like you're taking the Amtrak or something like that for a little high Earth orbit. Richard Branson had a very important message for everyone back on Earth when he was up there in his spacecraft, his Virgin Galactic spacecraft. Take a listen.
To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream, looking up to the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship with lots of other wonderful adults looking down to our beautiful, beautiful Earth. To the next generation of dreamers, if we can do this, just imagine what you can do.
All right, I think, I don't know if it's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, but at the very end there, imagine what you can do. I think that'll stick. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's just shows the innovation we have in this country. And, 10 years ago, if you would have asked me what the chances of this happening, I probably would have put it 50-50 as an engineer. But as an American, I would have put it to about 100% because we are innovators. And once we put our minds on something, we'll get it done. And this just shows it. It's great.
Is this safe? I know it was successful yesterday, but they went 3 times the speed of sound. And there was a lot involved. This wasn't just Cape Canaveral and a rocket going straight up into outer space. Do you think this is safe?
Well, space is very hard, right? And there's a lot of factors that go into this. It's not, I wouldn't say 100% safe. No, obviously it's nothing like flying into a plane or flying with a car, driving with a car. But as we get more and more comfortable with it, obviously it'll get safer. Just think of the early days, 120 years ago when we first started flying, how long it took before we got comfortable with passenger flight to get to the safety where we are right now. So it's still going to take a while before we're very comfortable with this. We have a lot more testing to do. Obviously, when humans involved, you have to make sure that things are extremely safe. So we got to get to that point where we're extremely confident to ensure that safety is not going to be an issue. And I think we're still quite a ways away from that, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not, we're not that far removed from the Wright brothers in Kitty Hawk in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So it's amazing how far we've come. And I think it's a great moment of pride for Americans as well, that yet again, we are the first. Jeff Bezos, the former head of Amazon, he's going to fly on his Blue Origin spacecraft in 8 days in West Texas. July 20th is the day. What are the differences between these two crafts? Because they look totally different, and that's about all I can tell, but they look different. They're not the same looking spaceships.
Right. So Branson's is more like an airplane, more like the space shuttle. Actually, the astronauts have a lot more control with Branson's. Bezos is going to do a lot more automatic flying. It's going to be no real pilot on it to fly it in that sense. So it's definitely a different design. Branson's design is more of a traditional astronaut design. Obviously, astronauts like that. They want to have control. Where Bezos is going to do things in a more automatic fashion. Me being an engineer, I'm okay with the automation because this is what we do when we fly satellites. So,
right.
Two different designs, yes, but both work well.
Yes, we will find out 8 days from now. John Krasatides, thanks so much for being with us this morning. So fascinating, and we appreciate your expertise. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.